Give me a minute, please.
Okay. Oh, there's Jane of UK as well, I see. And there's someone called John Tay from the Millicent Mondo. Let's see who's Millicent. This must be late in Seattle.
I'm aware.
What time is it? What time do you have there in Seattle?
It's 5:04 a.m.
5:04 a.m. Wow. Yeah. Welcome. Thank you for waking up so early.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to learn.
Yes, very important. This thing is so important now because we have new economy. There's so many people joining. There's someone called KF Sui. I don't know who that is. Someone coming in. So welcome. We have KF Sui, Jane Washira, I think from Mombasa. KF Sui. All right. So Susan, please.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. So hi everyone, welcome so much to this session. I think we have done a lot of sessions and we have been covering the basic trading. And since we have so many new people, we are also going to do basic trading today. So for those who have been with us, bear with us. And I know there is something that you'll get in the middle of this, like as we are going through this over and over again, there is something that maybe you have been missing, and you can be able to, get it as we are going on, as we are doing this over and over again. So don't get tired. Please, let's welcome those people who have recently joined us, and welcome so much. And I'm not going to take much time. We are just going to dive into it. So I'm going to start with etherscan.io. So I'm going to type in my browser etherscan.io. That's the first step that you need to do when you want to trade. And when you search etherscan.io, as we previously have been saying, that this is a website that allows you to see what has been going on in what the activities of Ubricoin, everything that have taken place since Ubricoin was launched till today. You can be able to see it in etherscan.io. So in this website, you are going to search here in the search bar. You search for UBN and you wait for it to pop up so that you can highlight it here. Don't go straight forward searching for it, like clicking here. Don't click here. Don't click here because it won't take you to where we want you to go. So what we need you to do is you search for Ubricoin UBN, and then when it pops up, you can see it here, and then you click on it. When you click on it, it's going to take you to the Ubricoin page where you can be able to see different items here. And these items mean different things. As you can see here, we have the price 0.001. That is the general price of Ubricoin at this particular time. And then we have the fully diluted market for Ubricoin. And then we have the total supply. The fully diluted market cap means that these times the price, the total amount of Ubricoin that we have times the price. Then we have the holders. Our holders are 69,768 addresses. So these are people who are holding Ubricoins in different places. And as we said earlier, that most of these guys, like I think it's 90% of these people are from, they are Asians. And we want to revert these. We want these, the holders of Ubricoin to be African and more importantly, Kenyans. So it's your time. You tell your friends to go to the exchanges, buy Ubricoins, buy as many as they can, so that we can be able to, change the healthcare system in Kenya. Then we have the transfer. The transfers are 158,320. And from there, you can be able to see these different buttons here. They refer to different things. We have transfer holders, info exchanges, but I also want you to see these. Here we have addresses, and you can be able to see Ubricoins that have been moving from one address to the other. We have that 1 minute ago, we had a person who sent 1,000 Ubricoins. So Ubricoin is a decentralized currency, and anything that is happening in this field, or rather whatever activities is happening with Ubricoin, you can be able to see it. This goes to, you can see this goes to page 4,000. Now in the 4,000 page is where we had our first transaction. So if you have time, you can maybe go through it and see what has been happening with Ubricoin. But for today, we want to focus on the exchanges because we are here for trading. So what we do, we come here, we click on exchange. When you click on exchange, you will get different, we have been listed in different markets, in different exchanges, and we want to focus, we are focusing more on the Phoenix Box exchange. And since we started doing this, initially this market didn't have a volume at all. It used to be like you know, UBN BTC, but now you can see people are really getting into the markets and they're really trading. So this is what we want to be, we want to do. We get as many people as possible in the market and we trade Ubricoin so that the price can go up. When we do this, that is what makes the price of Ubricoin go high, when we trade and trade and trade. So when you get here, I want you to click, you can click on either of these markets. We have been doing UBN ETH, you can choose any. We can go with the market that is active, because I have been doing UBN ETH because that was the one that was active initially. But now since we are in UBN USDT, that is what we are going to click on. So you click on UBN USDT, and this is going to take you to the exchange directly. So now this is the exchange. This is how the exchange look like. But I had logged in. Let me just log out so that we can see, for those people who do not have an account, where to start at. So for people who do not have an account, when you click on this link here, UBN USDT in etherscan.io, it's going to bring you to this exchange. This is the first page that you'll get when you open the exchange. So you're going to click on register for those who do not have an account in Phoenix Box. You click on register, and the only thing that you need to register with in this exchange is your email and a password. The password shouldn't be the one that you use to open your email account. So you choose an email address, then a password, then confirm password. Then you don't need the referral. Then you're going to click on register. After you register, it's going to take you to send a link to your email address. Go to your email address and activate that account. So after you have an account, we are going to log in now. You will go back to etherscan.io, and then it is going to bring you here. You have an option to log in, so you click on login, and then you check this button where I'm saying I'm not a robot. Then you click on login. After clicking on login, just give it some time. Login successful. So after logging in, you can see the page that is open, and it's very hard for you, especially if you're new to the exchange, to go to the coin that you want to, to trade with. And in this case, it's Ubricoin. So what we advocate for is you go back to, let me close this. I go back to etherscan.io, and again, I select on UBN USDT market. When I select on that, it is going to bring me to the exchange, and you can see now I'm in the market. I'm in UBN USDT market, and here I can be able to buy, sell, and maybe place a buy or a sell order in this market. So for those who are new, we are going to start from above here. What does this mean? UBN stroke USDT, buy or sell Ubricoin for Tether USDT. USDT, it's a coin. Okay, it's a coin just like any other coin. Maybe we can go back, we do UBN ETH because it's easier to explain UBN ETH than go to USDT market, because ETH is what we have, we all know. We all know that UBN is built on another cryptocurrency called Ethereum. And this is what initially you buy ETH from a website that I'm going to show you called localcryptos.com. You buy it, and that's what you use to buy UBN. So we have UBN ETH market, and buy or sell Ubricoin for ETH. So ETH is just another coin, just like UBN. And this, the graph here, it's a graphical representation of the trade history of UBN, the activities that have been happening in this exchange. And we have the data here of of the activities that have been happening in the exchange, I think in 24 hours. And you can see we have buy and sell, and you can see more people are buying Ubricoins. We have buys are more than sales, so don't be left out. Buy as many Ubricoins as possible, okay? So we go to the next part of the market, where we have the name market. Here we have different coins. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Litecoin, Doge, USDT, and FNB. UBN is listed in all these markets. Basically, BTC, ETH, LTC, Doge, and USDT, these are other coins that you can exchange UBN for. It's like the same way you have like dollars, euros, Kenya shillings, and you can exchange. For example, you can exchange Kenya shillings to dollars. You can exchange Kenya shillings or dollars to euros. It's the same thing. You can exchange UBN to ETH, UBN to LTC, UBN to Doge, UBN to SDT, and vice versa. The only market that we don't have UBN is the FNB market. So these are markets. This BTC, ETH, LTC, Doge, USDT, they are the markets that you can go to. It's just like the way we have maybe market here in Nairobi, another in Nakuru, another one in Kisumu. These are markets like that. And as the same way you will find bananas here in Nairobi, Kisumu, and Nakuru, are the same way you're going to find UBN in all these markets. So you can, depending with which coin you have, you can change it for UBN. There are those people who have Dogecoin. You can change that Dogecoin and get UBN. So to navigate through the market, you just need to click on the market that you want to go to. Like for example, let's say we want to go to UBN LTC market. So you click on LTC, then search for UBN. In the search bar, you search for UBN. You can see it here. So what you are going to do is click on UBN LTC. Just give me a minute. My power is running off. A minute, please. All right, thank you. So what I was saying, so you can see when I clicked on LTC, searched for UBN, we were able to come from the UBN, UBN ETH market to UBN LTC market here. And if I want to move to another market, for example, to USDT market, which is our most active market at this particular time, you're going to search for UBN here, and you're going to click on UBN USDT. And the exchange is going to move you from UBN LTC market to UBN USDT market. I hope I'm not going so far, because these are just basic and what you can see in the market. So from there, we come to the most critical part of the market, where you can be able to buy and sell your UBNs. So to buy UBNs, we have these parts. This part, we have buy UBN. Let us go back to UBN ETH market. So to go to UBN ETH market, I'm going to search for, I'm going to click on ETH, then search for UBN and click on UBN ETH market. So as soon as I'm in that market, I want to buy UBN from this market, okay? So what I'm going to do, I did this because I already have some ETH, I have some ETH in the exchange, and like I don't have USDT. So depending on what coin you have in the market, that is what you're going to use to buy UBN with. So as you can see, ETH balance, this is the total amount of UBN I have in this exchange. I have 0.05499,451 ETH. And the best bid, that is the lowest price I can buy UBN with in this market, is this price that is written here. And then so what I'm going to do, to buy UBN, I'm supposed to click on the sell orders, because sell orders are people who are selling UBNs. So I'm going to click at the topmost sell orders here. After I click on that, you can see here it has already auto-refilled here, and I'm going to adjust this price. no, the volume of UBNs that I want to buy. And this will be dictated with how many ETH do I have. You can see here the most volume that I can buy, the most volume of UBN I can buy in this market is 549,000 UBNs. That is the most I can buy in this market, and we are going to do this practically. So I'm not going to buy the whole amount of UBNs here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a few UBNs, like 200 UBNs, and I want you to note that when I do a trade here, it is supposed to show in the trade history. So if I click buy here and my order is successful, I'm supposed to see it here and anyone can see it. So even you from your side, if you are to go to the exchange, you will be able to see my trade. So I'm going to say buy. When I click on buy, you can see order created successfully and you can see it here, but it is being filled. Let us just give it a minute here. You can see it's already reflected here. You can see I have bought with this price 200 UBNs. So it is registered on this side, and I'm supposed to have the amount of UBN that I had, which is UBN balance on this side, it should be plus 200 UBNs. So I need to refresh this so that I can be able to see the amount of UBNs. Note I had 18,000 UBNs and now I have 19,000 UBNs, basically because of the 200 UBNs that I have added. So that is how you buy UBNs. So you just click on the sell orders on this side and then click on buy, okay? So from there, we are going to go to the other side. The other side is where you sell your UBNs. If at all you have some UBNs and you want to sell them, this is the part you're going to sell them at. So what I'm going to do, I have sell UBNs, UBN balance. I have 19,000 UBNs in the exchange. And then the best ask, this is the highest price I can sell my UBN at. It is 0. With a 9 ukumusho. So what I'm going to do, I'm supposed to click on the topmost buy order in this part, and then it out of fields the price and the volume, but I need to adjust the volume because I don't have this much UBNs, or I can't sell this much UBNs. The only amount of UBNs that I can sell is my balance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, maybe let me take another number, sell 300 UBNs, and as I said earlier, the UBNs that I'm selling, whatever is going on in the market, you can be able to see here. So when I say sell, you can see order created successfully. It is supposed to show up this side. So let us give it some time and you will be able to see it here. So let me just refresh this. Sometimes it needs you to like refresh the page, but you can see I have done a sale. I have sold 300 UBNs at this price, okay? So you can be able, now you know how you can sell and buy UBNs in the exchange. So to put a buy and sell order, let's try a different market. Today we can work with LTC market. So we are going to click on LTC market, then search for UBN and click on UBN LTC market. So from there, you can be able to see what has just changed is the UBN LTC market. Initially here we had UBN ETH market, but now we are in the UBN LTC market. I want to use this market to show you how to buy and to put a buy and a sell order. And as we said previously in the previous market, you saw here that the buys were more than the sell. This is what you're talking about. We want people to buy and buy and buy more Ubricoins. You can see there's a person who even bought 1 million 1,870,000 Ubricoins. This is what we want. Like, let us drive the market, the Ubricoin market higher and higher every day. So in the LTC market, we have sell orders and we have buy orders and sell orders, and today we want to put a buy order. So to put a buy order, we are going to click on the buy orders and then come on this part where we have buy UBNs, and then you're going to adjust the price, because initially when we were buying UBNs, we didn't adjust the price because we are buying at the market price. But here you have the chance to like dictate your own price. So you can set your own price that is not this one. So what we are going to do, we are going to adjust this price, and we are going to put a price that is a little bit higher than what we have in this market. So we want to sell our UBNs at a higher price. So what we are going to do, we are going to click on this, then change this. A higher market than this can be, let me see. Okay, we have 5 zeros. Let me just do 4 zeros and maybe a 5. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right, let me put a 1 here. This is a bit higher than what you already have in the market. So I'm just going to click. I'm going to sell for UB. No, I can't sell that much. The most volume I can sell, depending on the amount of LTC I have in the market, is 0.0. I don't know if it will sell that, because I don't have much LTC in the market. No, wait. Let's see. I need to adjust this because the most volume I can buy is what this. So I need to put 0.0. If I put 2 or 4, you can see the total amount of LTC that I have should be equal. Like this should be lower than this. Okay, let me try 0. I don't know if that would do. Okay, what we are going to do, because I don't have much LTC, let's move from that market to a market that I have. Maybe I have Dogecoins. Let's see. To move from this market to the other, we are going to use UBN Doge market. Sorry about that. I thought I had some LTC. Exactly. Now I have some Doge here, so I can be able to put a buy order that is higher than this one. So, okay. I can adjust this. I can put a 3 there or a 2, and then click on buy. Sorry. So, okay, I can do that. I can actually do that. So let's do that. Sorry. So what I'm going to do, I want to put a sell order that is higher than this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the buy order that is higher than this. When I click on the buy order, I'm going to adjust this price. And from that, maybe I can put 0.00005, which is higher than this. And then I click on, I put my volume to be 2. And then I click on buy. You'll be able to see my order up here. Sorry. What's happening? Let me see. Let me cancel these. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was here. Okay. You can be able to see, I think I was so fast to cancel it, but you can be able to see that my sell order is actually here. Let me do that again. It took some time. I thought so when you're dealing with these markets, you need to be very careful, because you can place an order and think that it was not placed actually, because I was looking at the order and I couldn't see it. So I'm just going to give it some time, and you can be, yes, now my order is here. You can see I have been able to put a buy order here. So what you need to put a buy order is just to adjust the price and put the price that you want, and it should be higher than the price that is here, but at the same time lower than the price that is on the other side. Because if I could have put like 0.1, it could have filled this order. So I want my order to be a little bit higher than this, but lower than this. So to put a sell order, I'm going to click on the sell orders, the topmost sell order, and then I'm going to adjust this price. But now, instead of putting a price higher than this, I'm going to put a price lower than that, but not as low as this. So I'm going to put an 8 there. And then I can sell, here I can sell as many UBNs as I can, as possible. So I can do 34 UBNs and then click on sell. when I click on sell, you can see now my order is the topmost order here. That is basically the purpose of doing a putting a buy and sell orders, because you want your buy order to be, you know, the first one here, or you want it to be somewhere there. You can wait. And for those people who do not want to wait, you just go to the orders that are already there, and then you can say sell, or you can just go to the order that is already there. I'm just buying the orders that I've just placed, and then I can buy that. And you can see I already, the orders that I put there have already been filled. The two, I just bought that. So basically that's how you buy and sell UBNs in the market, and that's how you do a buy order. You place a buy order and a sell order. I don't know, Daktari,
Yeah.
Should I proceed to locoethereum.com, or should we just have questions?
We have questions because we have maybe about what? Maybe 15 minutes left. Okay. So it's good we ask questions. I'm going to open the discussion. We have 22 people online, which is very good. And I will unmute. Everyone. Where is it? And then you can have questions. We have Chiza. We have quite a number of people. David Ogutu, Dennis Ogeto, Jane Washida, Job, KFC. Hello everyone. Any questions? Yes. So maybe I can call out names that go down the list so that we can see whether there are any questions. Now today we got someone new, Catherine.
Yeah.
Catherine, any questions?
Okay, the only concern is that okay, so once you buy and sell,
yes.
So okay, I'm a bit lost when it comes to buying and selling and the history. So you keep track on the trade history. That way you keep track your buying and selling.
Yeah. So what we do? I have recorded this video. So you can watch it later slowly. So you can see how that works, buying and selling. And then as you're watching, I'd like you to practice buying and selling, so that we see you get a hands-on experience with it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Catherine? Yes, Fred.
Okay. Maybe next time I'll have even more questions. So for now, let me just stick with that.
Yeah, because after you watch this slowly in your time, then it's going to sink in, because these tables are too many numbers at the same time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yes.
Huh?
Why are we trying to buy at less than the market price? If we want to stabilize the value of the coin, should we not buy at the price on offer?
That is, yeah, when you're buying like straight. Oh, I think what Susan was showing is that when you can, the first instance she showed how to buy at the price on offer. Then,
yeah, she did. Yeah.
The second time when she was showing how to place a buy order. This is the buy UBN on the right side, on the left side, and she said you put a higher price when you buy. You put a higher price when you buy, and people will buy it. Or basically you adjust the price. If you put a low price, it's just going to go away. So even in the sell, on the sell UBN side, you also adjust the price and put a higher price. Yeah, there it goes. But usually what sells is the lowest price. Now, if you're in a hurry to sell, usually if you put a lower price, but we don't want to encourage you to do that, because it's going to drive the price down.
Yeah.
Right? So you put a price, you adjust the price here, the prices, and then you put a higher price.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jane. Any other questions? I see Joe.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Secretary. Another question is, so basically what you are trying to do is, when bidding, we should bid at a higher price on both sides,
Yeah, if you're
on
putting an
selling,
order. Hmm? If you're putting an order.
and buying.
Yeah, if you're putting an order, yeah, but if you're buying directly, you just take the price that's there online. The price at the top, that's what you do. But if you're putting an order, you put a slightly higher price, not too much because it might never get bought, but a price that's just a few units above what is listed. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right. So let's see. We're about to shut down. And so you can, what I'll do, I'll send this video out again to the people who are online so you can follow it. And then you can watch slowly and practice selling. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you get. The more you practice, the better you get. So, and this is why we keep repeating this, because it helps us to get familiar with this and feel comfortable. So once you're comfortable with these tables, you'll be very, very good. And so practice at home. Then tomorrow we can talk about arbitrage trading. I see a chat question coming in. This is from David Ogutu. Oh, he's sending his phone number. So please send your phone numbers to the chat right now, because we don't have phone numbers for some people, and then we can communicate so you can set the video after we get finished here. Okay. So tomorrow we shall meet and talk more in detail about arbitrage trading, so that you know how that works, and then you can go trading. But I encourage you to continue trading very aggressively, make the money. And the other thing is, we need a huge population of people trading. Hey, I want to mute everyone. A huge population of traders. So we, as you saw, we have 69,000 holders of UBN. 90% of those are people from the Far East Asia. Okay, so if you're going to win this game, is that we have to get as many people as Asians. That means we have to get 70,000 people ourselves. That's not easy when you're many, because if you tell all the people in your network, maybe 100 people, they come in and learn, and another person does that, then we can reach that 70,000 people trading UBN. And that is going to bring the value of UBN very, very high. Okay, so let's stop there for today. And I see Catherine's number. So let's stop there, and then we can meet again tomorrow at this time. If you have people with specific time zones who are not able to appear this time because it's too different, then please let them tell us. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah?
Doc,
yes?
Maybe I mentioned something. Tomorrow we are also going to cover how to deposit UBNs, because someone has reminded me that we have not covered that yet. Like, we need to tell people how to deposit maybe your Ubricoins in the exchanges, and also how to deposit in the exchange. So we are going to also cover that tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And so, if there are no other questions, we can close down now, and then we meet tomorrow at the same time.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Bye bye everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
You stop sharing anything. Thank you. Thank you.